So, Jason Knight, everyone wants to know, will you do an OnlyFans? You know, come on, look at him.
I've been thinking about it because it's money in it. The only reason I haven't is because that is not something I would want my loved ones privy to, if that makes sense. Like,
got you.
The money, for the money, yeah, but then it's like, I just feel like it would be awkward. Like, I pull up at a family function, hey, Jay's got an OnlyFans. I mean, granted, they shouldn't be watching it, but I'm still heavily
you still actually like considering that?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I got an account and everything set up. I just
word.
It's just no content. It was one of those things where like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And when I actually created the account, I was like,
I'm not gonna do it.
Because I wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to put up there. Like,
so is that something you'd be like, well, you know, up for suggestion for? Like, what sort of content people would like to see from you? Because there's a whole bunch of different stuff that people are into. You gotta give the people what they want, right?
Shit, within reason. Don't get crazy. Don't send me no bullshit. Don't send me no bullshit.
So you have your limits. Like, so what are your limits? It's not as far as like OnlyFans goes, but just like in general. Like, what's like your limit, your freak number? Like, this is like.
In my past relationships, there's never been in the bedroom. How can I frame this?
Okay.
In the bedroom, I feel like if you and another person are together, then I think there should be a limit, but not.
Okay.
But there shouldn't.
Okay.
Like, I feel like there's nothing should be off the table with you and your partner.
Gotcha. Okay.
As long as it's like, of course, you know, the R word.
Oh well. Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they say stop, then you fucking stop.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
But I feel like nothing should be off the table with you and your partner.
I love to hear that from a straight black man. I love hearing that because a lot of times, like, I don't feel like y'all necessarily feel that you have the sort of freedoms to explore.
No, I mean,
without judgment.
A lot of men wouldn't, but like if you like, come on, like this is what we doing. Like,
I mean, I get it, but I know like most men would not come on here and come on the YouTube and say, yes, my girl ate my ass. I don't know a lot of men that would say that because people are ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And like,
so here's my thing, man. Now there is one stipulation to this, or one thing that I would exclude from this. For me, there's nothing that my woman could do to me in the bedroom that I would consider, you know, homosexual. Like it's not my woman doing it to me.
Thank you.
And it's not homosexual.
You see.
But I do have limits. Like I'm not like.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. Nigga, go get the strap. Like we're not doing that. Like we. How did you know? Like we're not doing that.
Cause I was thinking.
We're not doing that.
When you was like a moment. The first thing I thought, I was like, cause you know I'm doing it for the girls.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, would he be over the pancake? Like, I gotta ask.
We're not doing that. Like, we're not doing that. Remember I said there's only one exclusion. That's the only thing.
Okay,
anything else,
fair.
I don't think there's anything that a woman could do to me that would make me homosexual because it's a woman. Now,
it's a woman. Yeah.
If you enjoy pleasure, like of course from a man or a man and woman, then of course you would, you know, you bisexual or gay. But there's nothing that a woman can do to me. And I'm like, oh no, that's
ridiculous.
That's gay. Like
because that's ridiculous.
It's a woman doing it.
Thank you for having a brain. I really appreciate that.
It's people that really think like they women do something like, oh, that's gay, get off me.
Like, come on, man. Like, what? Y'all niggas is in bondage. Y'all in bondage.
But that's why when I told you when she lifted my legs up, I was like, just live your dream.
Live your you know, I love that. I love that for any like person that you end up with, because like it's and I love that for you too. Like that you get to enjoy that and live that sort of freedom. That's really dope. Do you think if you do an OnlyFans, like that it will affect possibly intimacy with the partner, or is that something that you don't really consider?
Well, that would be like, I guess, the female equivalent to a man dating a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because my body would be exposed to a lot of people. In sexual
You're having sex.
Yeah. I think that's a tough one.
It is. Because even for you, like you're probably possibly gonna look at sex differently as well.
Yeah, because like if I'm having sex with, that would be like, a lot of women would consider that cheating, even if it was bringing money. Like someone would be like, I don't give a fuck how much money I'm bringing, you gonna stop. Yeah. I don't know. That would be. I would say it would take a tough person to kind of put up with that.
Yeah.
Or even in that aspect, maybe I would have to dial it back from not having sex. But who would want to?
Now I would be like beaten down in the comments if I didn't bring this up, because we kind of talked about it too via text. As far as this goes, you do realize that about at least 80% of your fan base are gonna look like me, right? You know that. I'm just keeping it real with you.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just something that comes with the territory. I mean, I'm in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, that's just it.
Okay.
That's just it. Like,
nah, I feel that. I feel that.
That's with any straight male porn star.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be a lot of, you know, homosexual males that will watch just because, like, damn, you know, they think the nigga fine. That would come with the territory. Now, I think it will be. The only way it would be awkward for me is if, like, I'm out working out or something and the dude walk up, like, hey, I seen your OnlyFans. Like,
that is going to happen.
Thanks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's something I'm strongly considering doing.
Okay.
And this is gonna sound crazy. I have a wild case of body dysmorphia.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about like how you view yourself and like insecurity and stuff like that. So body dysmorphia. So tell me more about that.
To me, well, to everybody else, like let's say if I'm in the locker room at the gym, prime example, the other day, the older guy was like, damn bro, you look good, like how long you been working out? And to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm alright, like, you know, I'm straight. But to everybody else, they like, damn bro, like, you get it. Like, I feel like I look like shit. Like, I look in the mirror and I see nothing but my flaws, because it's the natural thing to do is go to your flaws, like what they look like, so to me, nothing is ever enough. I'm average as fuck.
This I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start here. As your friend and somebody who cares about you, like, I get it. I totally get it. But I'm gonna tell you, independent of any of my homosexuality, you are a work of art. Like, you really are. Like, so I know what you feel, but that is not at all what anybody else views or how anybody else experiences you. Secondly, there's something I've been working on like lately for myself, because we deal a lot of the same shit. It's really crazy. Is the way that I talk to myself in my head.
Yeah, I'm pretty hard on myself.
I can see that. I can see that. It feels dumb, and it feels out of place when I'm correcting myself. Like, hold up, take it back. Talk to myself like I actually love myself, or like I would talk to you. Like, but it helps.
Yeah.
Like, it really does. Like, it's gonna feel dumb at first, and even when you start getting the hang of it, it's gonna continue to feel dumb from time to time. But it really does start to kind of like help you with that sort of thing, even with the way you see yourself physically. When you start affirming yourself for the fact that you're intelligent, or for the fact that you have a great personality, or for the fact that you're funny, you have a great sense of style. Like, start doing that, or whatever, like, feels good to you. And then I promise you, like, you'll start to kind of like damn, I am a bad bitch, goddamn it. Like sometimes I be walking past the mirror, like, I'm like, yo, like, shit, I look good, nigga. Like, I'm what, bitch? Like, but then I also know when I'm not talking to myself well is when I want to hide and when I don't feel good about myself.
I'm big on hiding. Like, I will go in a dark room, close the door, turn on a series I've watched 1,000,000 times, every episode,
bruh,
and just let that shit play and just sit there like, fuck it.
Like that, and that's like, we literally do the same thing, man. Like, I'd be like in here, like watching, like, and it just watching the same shit over and over again because it's safe, because it's comfortable, because I know what's coming. Hell.
Like, I know, like, no surprises.
I have a hard time like starting new shows, like, because I don't know what's coming, or if I feel like it's too heavy or emotional. Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and watch Bob's Burgers or watch Archer, or like.
It took me everything to start Wednesday, but I love that show.
And then, see, that's the thing. Like, anytime I do finally start it, like, I'm happy I did. I like it, but it's just the anticipation of like, what am I going to see here? Because you don't feel like necessarily like the safest.
Yeah, and I got in that environment. It's like you creating the safest space for yourself, because you go in a room, you shut the door. You turn the lights off, it's just you. You know nothing in this room can hurt you. It's just you. No surprises are gonna come from the TV, so you just watch the same shows over and over again. You know, it's you controlling your own little environment.
You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. And this is why, this is literally why, because this is why I reach out to you the way I do. This is why, because like, I'm like, I know what he's going through, and I'm like, you ain't gotta go through that by yourself. Like, so that's why I always reach out, because I get it, man. Like, I really fucking do. And it's like, these past couple years have made it even harder. Just like the state of like, just the planet itself. It ain't made it no easier. It's just stress on stress on stress. But
it's a lot of shit I want to ask you. We'll save that for. What would just make one question in particular?
Go ahead. I'm with it.
It's something that it's somebody who you absolutely despise.
Oh no. I know what he's about to do. I know what he's about to do. I know. Go ahead and bring her up. Go ahead and bring her up.
No, you don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh no, it's a she. As far as I'm concerned, that's a she.
Did you see the exchange between Gabrielle Union and Lil Boosie?
I saw what Miss Boosie had to say. This is what I be talking about. Like, she not okay. So prime example, what you see before yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who is comfortable in his sexuality. He's not worried about what I think about him. He's good friends with me and other people who are gay and whatever. Like, he don't get. You have a trans friend too, right? Like, he don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. Like, but then you have Boosie, who ain't nobody talking to him. Don't nobody be saying nothing to this nigga. And then I really, honestly, truly feel like Boosie likes niggas.
You think so?
I really, and I say that to be like facetious and joke around, like, but like as I think about it, I really think he's either has some like unresolved trauma with that, or he really likes niggas and he's mad because he doesn't feel like he can like come out and be himself because of like, I guess, his past, or like who he is, or who he's supposed to be.
That's basically what Gabrielle said.
I mean, that's what it's given.
And then he responded the way he responded.
Like, you thinking about dick, like she said, you think about dick a lot, my nigga. Like, it's a lie, bro. It's a lot. Like, it's excessive. Like, I don't even think about dick that much, and I love dick, fam. Like, I'm not like, that's crazy. Like, it's really, and then on top of that, like, you're like, the way you just keep imposing yourself on talking about their child and their child's genitals, which have nothing to do with anything. It's just really fucking weird. And then I still haven't forgot. I will never forget the fact that you set your sons and your nephews up to get raped. I'm never gonna forget that, man.
He did say that. He wild for that.
I'm never gonna forget that. And y'all forget that. That's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me. So worry about that, Boosie.
So
you always get me riled up.
Yeah,
I can't stand it.